trust that your day is blessed. Now, karibu kwenye Chai Na Afya today with me, Immaculate Mugo, and you're going to be looking at some of the ways, different ways in which people use tea. Remember, tea is among the major leading exports in Kenya. Na tunajua chai tu tunachukuanga in the morning for breakfast. That is what we mostly know about tea, that it is used as a breakfast, you know. But then again, there are some ways in which different people from different parts of the world use the same tea, ways in which we don't know, and we are going to be looking at them today. And welcome, journey with me as we learn more. Now, the first thing, tea. We not only use tea, yeah, as a food, as a beverage. Some people use it for dyeing clothes. Uko na nguo yako hapo ime fade, you know, the black trousers we wear. Unavaa trouser leo, kesho kutwa, especially the black ones. You know, we have this tendency of even not washing. Unapanguza tu, unavaa tena. Unavaa tena, ina fade. Black tea can be used to dye that. Did you know that? Wow, I also didn't know that. So black tea can be used to dye your clothes. There are some people who use it to dye their clothes. And inasaidia sana, you know, you have it at home, you can easily do that for yourself. Another way people use tea to bathe. Can you imagine bathing na chai? Some people use it. In Japan, and even in other parts of the world, people bathe in green tea. They say it relaxes muscles. It also makes your skin glow. So for the ladies who want your skin to glow, and maybe you don't have the money, the resources, to go out there to take yourself to the spa or buy the products that are being sold out here, because remember nowadays, tukona products mingi sana zinatumika to better our skin, especially for the ladies. You know, everybody wants their skin to glow. Everybody wants to have that skin that is just, you know, beautiful. You can use tea back at home. Unaoga tu nayo. You use the green tea to bathe. Unaeka tu kwa maji yako ya kuoga, and then you just soak yourself kwa hiyo chai, kwa hiyo maji yenye iko na majani, the green tea to be precise. So with that, you have your skin glowing, na pia ina relax muscles. So for the people in Japan, hao ndo wamezoea sana kufanya hivyo. I don't know if you back at home kama ushaijaribu kufanya hivyo, or you didn't have the knowledge. Now you know, you can do that. So back at home, try it. If you have your green tea, use it to bathe, and then tutaona what will happen. I also will do the same when I go home, and I'll come here and make sure to tell you how I felt. Nilisikia muscles zangu zime relax ama ni watu tu wanasema? So I'll give you that feedback. And also at home, go try that, and tujione chai inaweza tusaidia aje isipokuwa tu kukunywa. Another way people use the tea back at home or in different parts of this world is kuapply kwa macho. You know, if you're having puffy eyes, you can use tea kutengeneza your eyes. So instead of cucumbers, some people use the tea bags. You put cold tea bags kwa macho yako, na inasaidia sana if you're having the puffy eyes. So your morning chai could also be your beauty hack. You're having your tea bags at home, na unaangalia unaona my eyes kuna venye they are puffy, and maybe you don't have the cucumbers. You know, you see people putting on cucumbers on their eyes. They usually having hiyo cucumber inakuwa ikisaidia kufanya kitu, kuondoa maybe you have even the dark spots around your eyes. If you don't have the cucumbers, then you can use your tea bags. Make sure it is cold, and you just place it. And you just place it on your eyes, and it helps with that, okay? So you're back at home, you're having your tea bags, umejinunulia tea bags. Si kukunywa tu, utakunywa na chai. Pia unaweza tumia kusafisha your eyes. That is also a beauty hack. Again, you're saving. Si lazima uende kwa the beauty spas. Si lazima pia ununue hizo cucumbers. Just use whatever you have at home. That is another way. Something new I also didn't know. Again, you can also use the tea bags for cooking and smoking food. This happens in China. Tea leaves are used to make smoked meat, especially ducks. Okay, the flavor is smoky, rich, and totally unique. So tea is also not just a drink, inaweza pia tumika kupika. Tumesikia pia China people use that to cook ducks. It enriches the taste, you know. The taste is smoky na pia kuna ako ka uniqueness. Remember, hiyo pia ni kama tu vile tunaekanga ingredients, different ingredients kwa food. So instead of kuweka hoho, dania and all those stuff, unatumia majani chai. Yeah, it's obviously going to have a unique taste because in every spice you put in your food, inaletanga different, something, a unique taste. Ukiweka dania, kuna unique taste yake. Ukiweka hoho, kuna taste different. So pia ukiweka majani, pia kuna a unique taste. That is another way also people use the tea kufanyia mambo yao, different things back at home. Another thing people use majani kufanya ni kuoshea nywele, hair rinse. Now this is to the ladies or even the men. You want to darken your hair, okay? Nywele yako kuna venye unakaanga hivi unaona my hair ni kama inapoteza color, okay? You can use the tea leaves ku darken your hair. Ukiosha na hiyo maji, okay? If you wash your hair with the tea, inarudisha color. And that is something I'll also try because you find even mostly people who have the dreadlocks like I do. We mostly apply the black dye. Kurudisha tu ile color ya nywele. You find that ukikaka sana nywele yako inaishanga rangi. Maybe because of the use of the gel, the wax I mean, you find that the color is lost along the way. So you can use the black tea to regain your color. Something I'm also going to do, definitely going to do that. You don't necessarily have to go and buy ile black dye. Naeza enda tu nieke majani kwa maji and then I use the same to regain my colors, my hair's color. Something that is very unique na pia inasaidia, it saves a lot because remember I'm not going to buy the dye. Na ukumbuke nikidye, like for example if I'm dyeing my hair, then I'll need like 4 sachets maybe of the dye. That's a lot. So I'll be saving hiyo pesa yenye ningenunua nayo hiyo dye, then nitaisave nikitumia majani yenye niko nayo tu kwa nyumba. So ladies out there, you want to regain your hair's color, just use the tea leaves that you have at home. Okay? Tumia tu your tea leaves zenye uko nazo kwa nyumba and everything will be cool. Kila kitu yako itakuwa sorted. Okay? Naona hapa Kevo anasema tiwa Japanese wanaoga na green tea. Yes, they do. They do shower with green tea. Try that at home. Make sure if you have your green tea, enda tu jaribu, kuja utuambie umesikia aje. Kuna kachange ulisikia kwa mwili yako ama ilikuwa tu siasa. They say the muscles relax and also the skin glows. But I think there must be a change. Utasikia tu. Because this is a new thing you're introducing to your body. So lazima tu kutakuwa na change. But hey Kevo, endo tujaribu kuja utuambie, how did you feel? Ulisikia ukiwa umerelax ama ulitoka tu kwa hiyo bafu ukiwa the same Kevin venye tu uliingia? Was there a change? Go try that at home. It's safe. I believe it's very safe. Haitakuwa na maafa because remember this is not something, haina chemicals, so it is safe. Go try that. Alafu utakuja kutuambia how did you feel? Mwili yako ili change? Uli relax? Utafanya hivyo tena? Okay? Another way people use a tea ni kusafisha floors, cleaning of floors and furniture. Okay? Strong tea is not just for strong mornings. Inaweza safisha the wooden furnitures back at home. So imagine instead of now using hizi masabuni and all the other things we use to clean our furniture, you can use the tea. Unaweka tu kwa maji, then unaenda ukipanguzanga furniture zako. And trust you me, kila kitu itakuwa sawa. It will be clean. ile usafi unataka, how you want your furniture to look. That's the same thing, the result you're going to get at the end of the day. So you can use it for cleaning the floors and the furniture. Okay. Also, inatumikanga as an odor absorber. Now this is new and interesting because, hello, for those who have smelly shoes, here is a hack for you. Many of us actually, especially during the hot seasons, unapatanga ukivaa kiatu, a closed shoe, unapata at the end of the day, ukienda tu kutoa mahali, utaki hata kutoa mbele ya watu because you're having that strange smell. Na unajua tu ukitoa viatu mbele ya watu na zinanuka, then hiyo ni aibu. Na hakuna mtu anatakanga aibu. And I don't know by the way why we have, people have the smelly feet. I don't know what happens. Some you get wakona maybe some, what are they called? Wakona tu vidonda katikati ya vidole. And some are just like, iko tu. So here is a hack for you. If you know you have smelly shoes, ama hata fridge, wewe just put some dried tea leaves or used tea bags. Alafu, zita absorb the bad smell. Pap, like magic. So ukijua kuna kiatu yangu tu, hii nayo nikivaanga. Jioni tu nikitoa hivi na make sure hakuna mtu, natoa peke yangu. You take your tea bags, okay? Whether used, unaeka hapo ndani. Ama hata fridge, you put it there. And then it will absorb that bad smell. So that's another new thing we didn't know. Chai iko na manufaa mengi kweli kweli. Another way people use the tea is as a fertilizer in the farms. Now remember, fertilizer is one important thing that is used in the farms. Without the fertilizer, mimea haiwezi grow, haiwezi flourish vile inafaa. So you tend to find that you must put fertilizer in almost every crop. Lazima tu kuwe na fertilizer. Ndo better the developing of the crops. So you can use also the tea leaves. Okay? You can use it, you sprinkle. Una sprinkle too your used tea leaves on the soil to keep it rich and pest free. So other than pia enrich the soil and making your plants grow healthy, pia inasaidia kudo away with pests. Now this is another thing that we didn't know. Uko hapo nyumbani, umepika, and we are always throwing away. Actually, almost every household nishaienda. Sijaiona mtu akiweka ati used majani kwa shamba. Everybody throws it away because tunasemanga, hii tushatumia, manufaa yake imeisha, so you're going to throw it away. Nobody, I've never seen, even back at home, I've never seen anybody reuse the used tea leaves kuweka kwa shamba. So for the farmer out there, this is another hack also, and new something that you are learning that you can use. Hiyo majani yenye umepika asubuhi chai, ukapika lunch ama ukapika jioni, and you want to throw it away, usitupe. Eka mahali, and then during the day you go and sprinkle on the soil. Itasaidia sana kudo away with pests na pia enrich your soil. That is something new. So kama uko na sukuma wiki, umepanda hapo, enda tu usprinkle tu hiyo majani yenye umetumia, and at the end of the day pests hazitakuja. Okay? Yes. Another way people use the tea back at their homes or in their countries, inatumika kama painting. There's something called tea painting, ama tea art. Okay? Artists sometimes use concentrated tea as paint to create beautiful artworks. Okay? So chai pia inatumika kwa kupaint. You can use that if you're an artist out there. Maybe there are some artists, I don't know. If you're an artist and you're watching, you can share with us, how do you use tea? Have you ever used tea? Did you know that tea can be used in your in artwork? If you do that, kindly share with us. Tuambie how is your experience. You can even share your photos. Let us see how inatoka aje. Ni art yenye hata mimi nikiona nitapenda. Na nikiona, will I be able to know that hii imetengenezwa na majani? This is like tea art. Will I be able to differentiate it from the other art? Okay, because I believe there must be a difference. I don't know, maybe there must be a difference. Tea art na hii art ingine ya kawaida, there must be a difference. But will I be able to know? Will I be able to tell that hii kuna venye iko na something that is not alike? And then also meat can be used as a tea can be used as a meat tenderizer. So unapata kuna nyama tu ukiangalianga tu unapata nyama ni ngumu. Nyama ni ngumu, hata ukichemsha, maybe uchemshe, ni ngumu tu. So you can use tea soften. How do you do this? You can use maybe, for example, you're having your goat meat or maybe a ng'ombe, yeah? Na ukiangalia unaona hii nyama tunaambiwa ng'ombe zenye nyama yenye inakuwa ngumu, ati ng'ombe zilikuwa, that is what I hear. Unasikia mtu amesema hii nyama ni ngumu, kwa hivyo hiyo ng'ombe ilikuwa skinny. I don't know if that's true. Hii ng'ombe ilikuwa skinny, that's why the meat is that hard. So if you want to soften your meat, okay, unaweza chukua the black tea, make it strong black tea, just dip your meat in there, and at the end of the day you're going to cook your meat and find that it may soften. So you don't have to again kuchemsha utumie gas mingi. Kama una maybe pressure cooker, for those who have, they just do that. But again, you remember also, hiyo kitu inakuanga very dangerous. If you don't know how to use it, people get burns, okay? There's a way you're supposed to use your pressure cookers at home. If you don't know how to, but you have your black tea. And remember, this black tea is the one that is majorly found in our homes. So itakuwa rahisi sana kupata. Si kitu ati utaenda kutafuta, ati unaenda kwa duka unauliza black tea unapata hakuna. This is what we mostly take at home. So you can use it to soften your meat. Enda tu soak kwa maji, then put your meat in there. Leave it for some minutes or hours maybe. And then at the end of the day ukirudi unapata kwamba nyama yako ishakuwa soft, okay? You don't have to waste your gas. You don't have to use a lot of energy to make sure ati nyama yako ni soft. Hapana. Unatumia tu hiyo maji ya black tea and nyama inakuwa sawa, okay? So chai tumejua kama tu kinywaji. We have been talking about tea. We have been looking at different types of tea here in our shows, but we've never sat and thought, what other ways do people use tea? Okay, so you're a cook back at home, and I know for the chefs, maybe some chefs, you know, chef ni watu wanakuaga wakona knowledge on how to cook different things, what to put different spices in their food. So maybe they know different ways. They know maybe the black tea can be used to soften the meat. So you're at home, you have the black tea, kindly try these things. Uko na nyama, hata kama si ngumu, just try that, yeah? Try to dip it there, leave it for some minutes, and then rudi upike uangalie. Like for me, when I cook meat, I make sure I boil it first without having to, before nikaange, na make sure nimeweka maji imeboil. Why do I do this? To make sure that at the end of the day sitakula nyama ngumu, because sijui nyama kama ni soft ama ni ngumu. So I'll be doing this. I'll soak my meat in the black tea and then sitachemsha. After dipping, I'll just cook and I'll see ime soften. How is the outcome? Okay, because you've seen that the black tea can be used to soften our meat. If at all you know that your meat is nyama yako ni ngumu, unaweza tumia black tea to soften nyama yako. So I believe today again, as I cook my meat, I'm going to make sure that I do that, and I'll still come back here and give you the feedback. Nyama yangu ilitoka aje, na pia kuna taste, maybe kuna taste ilibaki. Did I feel the taste ya the black tea? How was it? I'm again going to do that and come here and tell you the outcome. Again, tumesema you can also use it kuoga, that is for the green tea now, not the black tea, to soften your skin, to make sure that you feel relaxed. If you don't have the money to go to the spas, you can do that. You can use the green tea if you have it. If you don't have it, you go buy it. It is readily available, I believe. You just go purchase it and come shower with it, clean your face if you want the smooth face, if you want the smooth skin, and also you relax your muscles. Okay, we've seen that chai si kinywaji tu, chai si kinywaji tu, chai si to drink. We are used to just serving our guests tea. You make sure that mgeni akikuja kwa nyumba, the first thing you give the visitor mostly is tea. So tea is not just a drink. It is used in the shamba. It can be used for your skin. It can be used for your hair. Okay, it can be used to even cook. Okay, it has a lot of uses. It's just that we don't know how, we don't know the uses. But today I am happy because we got to learn the different types of ways tea is used in Kenya. Also, I believe there are some who use that. Ni venye tu hatunanga hiyo knowledge, watu wengi they don't know. And also pia in some other parts of the world, like for example tumesema Japan wanapikia, okay, pia wanaoga nayo, na tukasema we are going to do that back at our homes. So I am happy that we got to learn the different types of ways tea can be used other than just taking to cure headache or to keep us warm. Tumelearn the other different ways chai inaweza tumika, and I believe like we have all agreed we are going to try the ways. Kama mtu akona hiyo black tea, kama uko na green tea, we are going to try those different ways and come back here and tell you people how did you experience this. We are going to be sharing with you, okay? And pia wewe back at home, don't ukijaribu just text, yeah, give a feedback, and we'll really appreciate. So thank you for joining me here in our studio today. I have been your host, Immaculate Mugo. Till next time, stay tuned.